Welcome to Jamery's Sports Podcast. Today we're going to be looking at the March Madness Final Four so far on Thursday, March 16th. Alright, let's get into it. This is my bracket. It's not that good, but okay. So, Alabama has beaten Texas A&M CC Community College by 21. Maryland defeated West Virginia today by 2. Let's get into those games. Alright. So, let's see. Oh, I got the name wrong. The field goal percentage, Texas A&M, Corpus Christian Island, whatever that's called, got 34.7. Alabama got 47.1. 3-point percentage, 35.0, 45.5. Total turnovers, Alabama had 8. Texas had 6. Texas had 44 and Alabama had 48 rebounds. And we can see the game flow. Alabama was on the whole game. They went into a 9-point lead, which started the lead, and it was basically Alabama all game. Here's the shot chart. It's not that good. All the colored in dots are the ones made, and all the uncolored ones are the ones that didn't make it. It was played at the Legacy Arena at BJCC. It was at 2:15 p.m. in Birmingham, Alabama. There's 15,126 people at it, and the referees were Rick Crawford, Vern Harris, and Larry Spodlin. And that's it for that game. Well, actually, number 1 seed Alabama rolls past Texas A&M CC. Miller scoreless. Alabama buried Texas A&M Corpus Christian under an early 3-point onslaught, launching the NCAA tournament's top seed to a 96-75 first-round romp on Thursday, even with star freshman Brandon Miller going scoreless. I don't know how that happened, but I mean, they still won. That's good. Alright, let's go to Maryland versus West Virginia. Field goal percentage, 39.3, 51.1, so that's pretty good. The 3-point was different, though, having West Virginia going 42.1 and Maryland going 33.3. Total turnovers, West Virginia had 12 turnovers, which is good. Maryland had 13. Most of those turnovers for Maryland were in the first half. Rebounds, West Virginia had 35. Maryland had 29 rebounds. If we look at the game flow, it was a really close game. It was mainly West Virginia for the main thing of the game. But then Maryland took the lead at around 6 minutes left. Took their first lead around 6 minutes. Though, and then they got the lead for a long time. West Virginia made a comeback, though. They went on to, let's see, how many unanswered points? Ton. Trying to see here. They went on to three. They went to 14 unanswered points, which is good. And then the rest of the game, it was basically Maryland for the whole game. It was a close game, though. West Virginia could have made it. Here's a shot chart. Nothing too special. And it was played in the same thing, except for the referees. The referees were Ron Groover, Darren George, and Edwin Young. Okay, let's go back to here. Next game is Utah State versus Mizzou. This game was a pretty close one. We have their field goal percentage. Utah had 47.5 and Mizzou had 50.9. 3-point percentage was it was way better than Utah State. Utah had 16.7 3-point percentage, while Mizzou having 40 3-point percentage. Total turnovers, Utah State had 15, Mizzou had 10. Rebounds, Utah State had 33 and Mizzou had 27. That was a pretty close game. There's not much to say about it. The game flow was it was all Mizzou for most of the game. The only time Utah took a lead was somewhere around here. Yeah, Utah took the lead right here. That's the only time they would take the lead, I think. That's not the only. They only took the lead 2 times. So, here's the thing. It was played, not much to see there. It was played at Golden One Center at 12:40 p.m. It was on TNT. It was in Sacramento, California. There was 17,611 people. The referees were Earl Walton, Tommy Morizzi, Tommy Nunez. So, that's the end of that one. So then we have ton of games over here. Then we have Princeton versus Arizona. This was actually... I'm mad at this game. It messed up. It kind of messed up my bracket, but it doesn't mess up it bad. I only had Virginia going to the Sweet 16, so. Princeton got 40.6 field goal percentage, while Arizona had 42.1 field goal percentage. The 3-point percentage is 16.0 versus 18.8. So the total turnovers were 11 and then 13. Princeton had 38 rebounds and Arizona had 37 rebounds. Look at the game flow. It was mostly Virginia. Yeah, it was mostly Virginia for the... I'm not Virginia. It was all Arizona until the last 2 minutes of the game. So it was looking like that was gonna end in Arizona's win, but it didn't. Shot chart is not much. Princeton was good, so... And then here we go. It was also played at Golden One Center at 3:10 p.m. It was at Sacramento, California. It had 14,896 people attending, which is 85% of the normal capacity. Referees were Kevin Brill, Brian O'Connell, and Rob Rourke. That's the end for this row. Well, it's not the end. Never mind. 2 more. This game just ended a while ago. Looks like Auburn won, I think. Yeah, they won. I was expecting Iowa. Okay, so Auburn had it most, for the whole game. Nothing special. There's nothing special. Auburn had it for the whole game. No lead changes at all in this game. The shot chart, nothing special. The field goal percentage was 46.0 versus 41.2. 36.4 for 3-point, and then Iowa had 25.9. Auburn had 7 turnovers. Iowa had 8 turnovers. Auburn had 38 rebounds, and Iowa had 44. This game was played at Legacy Arena at BJCC in Birmingham, Alabama. Okay. And then we got, Boise State still going. And Colgate in Texas. Oh, shoot. Shoot. I'm going to film another video tomorrow about those games. Alright. Let's do Furman versus Virginia. This game was a upset. But an upset it was. It was mostly Virginia for the whole game. See here, they had a 12-point lead. Furman came back, though, and destroyed them. Furman had to lead and then they hit a free throw, and then they hit another 2 free throws, I think, and then that was game. The field goal percentage was 39.3 to 44.4. The 3-point percentage was 35.7 to 16.7. Total turnovers, Furman had 9, Virginia had 8. Rebounds, Furman had 31, and Virginia had 39. This game was played at Amway Center in Orlando, Florida. It had a capacity of 18,846 people. Referees were Dwayne Gladden, Jerry Heater, and Michael Greenstein. Okay, and let's go to my favorite game. This one was scary in the first half. The field goal percentage was 38.8 to 52.1. 3-point percentage was 31.3 to 40.9. Howard had 18 turnovers while Kansas had 12. Howard had 35 rebounds while Kansas had 44. Game flow was really close until 44.57 when Kansas got the lead. And it was just downhill for Howard. I'm sorry for Kamala Harris because she went to Howard. In the end, it was a, let's see here, 28 point game. That's a really big game. It was played at Wells Fargo Arena in Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa. The referees were Tony Padilla, Byron Jarrett, and Brian McNutt. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing these names wrong. Okay. Now we got this game. I don't remember what it was. Charleston versus San Diego State. 32.1 and 42.9. 20.8 and 25.0 for 3-point. Goal turnovers. Charleston had 10, while San Diego State had 14. Rebounds. Charleston had 34 and San Diego State had 40. This was a close game, even though I didn't watch much of it, but it was back and forth all game until the end, which they got a 6-point lead at the end of the game. This game was also played at Amway Center in Orlando, Florida. The attendance was 15,650 people. The referees were Kip Kinzinger, A.J. Desai, and Todd Austin. Dang. Texas is killing Colgate. I'm not surprised. They beat Kansas by 20, even though they didn't have the coach. Illinois versus Arkansas. Illinois had 38.5 and Arkansas had 38.1. Illinois had 27.3 and surprisingly Arkansas tied it with 27.3. Total turnovers, Illinois had 17, Arkansas had 11. Rebounds, Illinois had 34 and Arkansas had 43. This game was all Arkansas from the start of it. I mean, Illinois took an early 2-point lead, and then it was downhill for the Fighting Illini. 10-point game in the end. It was, the shot chart wasn't that bad. Well, it was also played at Wells Fargo Arena in Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa, and the attendance was 16,745. The referees were Sean Hull, Bert Smith, and Brooks Wells. Last game of today, we have Oral Roberts versus Duke. Duke, even though without their coach, did really well in this game. I'm not surprised since they're a 5 seed, but they don't have Coach K anymore. And I think that would have set them down. I don't think they're going to make it that far. I think they're going to get out in like the Sweet 16. So, let's get into this one. Field goal percentage was Oral Roberts. Oral Roberts had 30.2 and Duke had 48.4. Oral Roberts had 25.0 and Duke had 37.5. Oral Roberts had 9 turnovers and Duke had 7, so a low turnover game. Oral Roberts had 32 rebounds and Duke had 47. Game flow was all Duke from the start. Look at this. Look at this game flow. The shot chart was like not very good. This game was played at Amway Center in Orlando, Florida. The capacity was 18,846 people. That about wraps it up for this. I'm going to show you my bracket. So, watch this. Alabama, I have Alabama winning that. I didn't get that. I have San Diego State, and then I have Missouri. And on the other side, this was right, this was right. On the other side, it was all mine are right, which really helped my bracket. And this is my thing. These are my brackets. I don't know where I am right now. I'm Maryland winning that. Yeah, let me see my groups. Alright, first let's do my family group. I'm in 3rd. My dad beat me. Yeah, with the Duke versus Oral Roberts, I think. My other bracket's doing really bad, which I didn't finish it. Let's go to Fans of Kansas. My rank is 15. So I'm over in here. This bracket's doing really good. Yeah, that one's doing really good. So that's it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and this is my first video on my new sports podcast. So make sure to tune in for more videos.